We got people to meet. Out in the streets, we got people to meet.
Yo, what's up? What's up? It's Coach Nick from Real Deal Property Sharks, and today I'm with my lovely host, Debra Face, your face for real estate, and we're taking a road trip to Miami. That's right, baby. We're going to Miami, specifically the Little Havana, and we're going to be visiting with our good friends Ibel and Marilaine Martinez from Construyendo, Miami. A fantastic show about Miami. We're going to check out some great restaurants in Little Havana, and we're also going to check out some amazing cigar factories in Little Havana, as well as some of the projects that Marilaine and Ibel are working on right now. So buckle up your seatbelts and get ready for the ride. It's another great episode of Real Deal Property Sharks. We're at the Cuban Crafters with our friends Ibel and Marilaine Martinez from Construyendo, Miami, and investors in South Florida. And you guys need to buckle up your seatbelts because we're getting ready to have another great show, and you're with us.
Well, this is our team here. This is my beautiful wife, Marilaine.
Yes, hi.
And this is my director, and he's a very famous actor, Mijail Mulcahy. You know, he's a director, and he's also a producer of the show, Construyendo Miami. And also we have here Olga Thomas.
Hi, guys.
She's a really good singer.
Thank you.
This is Mijail
awesome.
Mulcahy's wife. And also, she is a new
Part of the group.
You know, she's a realtor now. She's helping us sell the properties. Also, Mijail has got a real estate license, and he sells those the properties. He's been selling properties like crazy in this pandemic time.
Yeah. Yep.
So here's the team. You know, Construyendo Miami team.
So, Ibel, Marilaine, Cuban Crafters, amazing cigars, fantastic. Took us to a wonderful Cuban restaurant, beautiful place.
Now it's time for us to show our peeps what you guys do. What is Construyendo Miami? What are the things that investors in South Florida do? What do you guys do?
That's a great question, Nick. Construyendo Miami is the first Spanish flipping houses show in the world. You know, we have the first Spanish show of flipping houses, and it's amazing. You know, people love the show. We've been putting it on Mega Tele for the first season, almost a year now, and then we are already doing the second season. And it's a great show. People love it. You know, I mean, it's about flipping houses, like the shows that you see on HGTV, but it's all in Spanish, and people are in love with the show.
So what motivated you and Marilaine to start the show? Because prior to the show, you were investors in South Florida, which is an investment company for real estate, right? You started an investment company on your own, right?
Yeah, we're still doing the same.
And you're still doing it. So what is investors in South Florida?
Investors in South Florida is our company that we do flipping. We buy houses and we flip them, and we also help investors to do the same thing. We help investors that wanted to make money flipping houses, and we guide them through the process of flipping homes. We're basically consultants for the flipping business.
Excellent.
And we got hundreds of clients that want to invest in real estate. They don't know how to do it, and we help them do the same thing that we do.
Excellent. And Marilaine, what was the motivation to create Construyendo Miami? Because I mean, the production time. I was watching behind the scenes with Debra, and I mean, you guys are putting a lot of time into this show, and you already are running a full-time business. I think you said you sold about 140 houses last year?
168.
168. I was wrong, people. 168. I mean, you need a bag of shells. Good start, right?
Construyendo Miami, it was like a dream for us. A really big dream. I watch the shows on HGTV, you know, and I always see these characters, you know, these people doing clipping and constructing and, you know, building houses. And I always thought to myself, oh my God, I see myself in TV, I see my husband do it because we do the same thing. So we meet Mijail Mulcahy, he's a very famous actor, and he's a producer too. So I talked to him and I said, you know.
And he's here with us right now, isn't he?
Yes. Do you think we can do this?
You think we could bring him in and say hello?
Of course, yes.
Come on now.
There he is.
So he's the mastermind behind the show?
He's the one that told me, you know what?
He's the director
Yes.
and the producer of the show.
Your dream can come true. And he did.
He's also a host. We are. It's all about.
I love it. You guys are doing amazing work. We have behind the scene footage that obviously you're going to see in this episode. You're actually working on what's probably right now for the show.
Yeah.
You have footage on.
You're going to get to see the beginning that you saw today when we purchased it yesterday, and the end in about 2-3 weeks.
So Debra, we should do another show in 2-3 weeks to follow up.
The before and the after, because that's what people like to see, you know. You get something that you can create, something beautiful, and I know that you're definitely, you know, making the area beautify one property at a time.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the goal for us. It's not only about making money, making all that.
Yeah.
It's about making this community more beautiful, and the niche that we have right now is that we get in this house and make it affordable and beautiful for the families that can't afford a $500,000 homes.
Makes you feel good.
And
Rewarding.
And at the end of the day, people call me and they always say, ask me, I and my wife, Ibel, one of the houses that were remodeled by you, built by you, because that's what we do. We make it beautiful. And there's a sense of pride on that. We take pride in that.
Well, we also have an amazing backstory behind the two of you. And that they didn't start out flipping homes and being stars on television. There's a really interesting story behind them. They both came from Cuba as immigrants with some amazing stories behind that. And there's a little bit of a love story, and then, of course, the success story. And we're going to share that with you in a few seconds.
So Ibel, you came from Cuba. How old were you when you came to this country, and what made you come here? How old were you? How'd you get here? Can you give us a little bit about your background and how you started out?
Yeah. Well, I came when I was 21 years old. I didn't speak any English at all. And the way I came was I went a lottery. They do a lottery over there in Cuba, and my grandmother put me in there. They did it. That was like a bingo style type of thing, and I won a visa. So I won the visa to come here, which they call it winning the lottery over there. My wife also always says that I win the lottery twice. The first one when I came here, and the second one when I came.
There you go.
But it's true.
You're supposed to say you're right, honey.
But she is right.
That's right. So she's right.
But you know, it's
Marilaine.
it's something. I'm forever grateful to my grandmother that did that for me. At the time, I didn't speak any English, and Ryan Bayside actually. We're moving a little efficiency in close to Bayside, and I started working in Bayside as a deckhand marine group on the little boats, and then from there I moved on from boat to boat until a casino, where I started dealing cards. I learned how to deal on the
Blackjack,
and all the games.
I want to get the story from Marilaine as far as how she came to the United States, because Marilaine also came from Cuba. So I'm excited to hear your story.
Yeah, Marilaine, I'm really excited to hear your story too. I mean, when did you come over here? How did you get here? What's that all about?
Well, this is an interesting story, really. It's very Cuban story. I was 20 years old when I came with my mom, my whole family, my sister, my dad, everybody. But we escaped from Cuba, right? It was like at 2 o'clock at night through a swamp. They put like a cord, and everybody had to walk. 40 people had to walk through that cord to get on a like 24-foot boat. Really small for 40 people, I think. So everybody hide on their knees because we're escaping Cuba, of course. So anyway, the next day we passed through the ocean. The next day at 5 o'clock, the Coast Guard saw our boat. So we came here, but we came here in 1994, which was April. 4 months later, Guantanamo Bay opened up. I don't know if you know the story, but we came before. So it means that they never returned us to Cuba like that. So that's how we came. We got our residence and everything. And when I came here, I started working in Walmart as a cashier because I learned a little bit of in Cuba about English, not that much, but I knew some words. I did, but some words, very little.
To get by.
Exactly. So after that, I learned about the casinos in Miami, boats that goes out 3 miles. They open the casino and they come back. So I started learning how to be a dealer. I become a dealer. And after that, it comes with my husband's story. I met him on the boat when he
I can't wait to hear this story. Peeps, you're going to love this one because I know what the story is and they're going to share it with you. So hold on and we'll get right into that. I'm going to ask the two of you to please share your story because you guys have the stories of life and it's awesome. So I'm going to let you guys tell everyone how you met.
Well, we met in Miami at Casino Miami when we started working at the casinos. And it's called Casino Princesa. It's no longer here now. We were early 20s, and we started working together, and I fell in love with her immediately. So I told her mom about it, and her mom told her.
Oh,
She
no.
didn't pay any attention to me at the beginning.
You can't tell them.
Well, we have to go with the mother first anyway.
I got her approval first, and then it passed almost a year. Then we were friends first.
So she played hard to get.
She played really hard together.
Thank God you're telling the truth.
And then we're, in between shift, casino would go out in the morning, and then at night, we used to go out and have dinner together almost every day, and coffee. And,
As friends.
and we started friends until something bigger, grew up.
Nice. Excellent. Was that pretty much the way it went?
Yes.
So when did you guys become a couple?
Oh, that was, we've been married for 17 years now.
17, yes.
And
so
you started dating before that?
2003,
We started dating, we dated for 6 months before that. And then
Fantastic.
6 months later, we were getting married.
That's fantastic. Isn't that
And here
something?
we are 17 years after.
There you go. I love it. What a love story. You got everything. You got the story from immigration, love story. Now we're going to get into business. Debra, are you ready for some real estate?
What was your first deal like? Where did you get it? How did you come about it? Where did the money come from? I mean, when you first started out, I'm sure it's a little bit, scary. I mean, it's your first deal. Tell me all about it.
We make every mistake on the book. We started our business with a little bit of money that we have in our 401k at the casino. The casino that we were working, we got out $97,000, 97 grand, and we started with that money. We purchased the property, but a lot of problems with the property, and we run out of money.
Where was the property
It was in
located?
Kendall. It was a great neighborhood.
So that's southwest Miami.
Southwest Miami and Kendall, the Hammocks. And it was a townhouse, beautiful property, but and the numbers were there, but we make so many mistakes on the rehab that we didn't know. And actually, it's funny because that's what we teach how to do people now. You gotta that's how you learn, making mistakes.
So now you're providing mentorship for people.
Exactly. But we make so many mistakes, and at the end, we sold the property, and we make. It took us almost 9 months to flip one property, but we never give up. We talk about now that for us it was so easy to give up that time. And we said, you know what, this is business. It's not for us. We're not going to do it anymore. And we never quit. We keep on doing it, and we sold the property. We made a little bit of profit, and since then we flipped over 300 properties over the years. And we're helping hundreds and hundreds of clients to do the same thing. And we're proud of that.
And also to find these really nice houses. I've seen some of the work that you've done. You guys have done some amazing renovations and made houses that were completely, in shambles, completely habitable and gorgeous. Right, Debra?
Yeah, so Ibel, I'm curious, how did you find your first flip? I mean, where do you guys look to get them? Did you go to the courthouse? Are you looking in the paper? Because I know a lot of people out there think flipping is so easy. It's like the houses are just going to come to you. I mean, how did you find that?
Well, our niche is the courthouse. We specialize on buying properties at the courthouse. We find them. We do title search, lien search, violations. We do all this research, which is very important, and we get the properties there. That's our niche. My wife is an expert doing that type of research. We have a team behind us. We got people that go see the properties. They're ninjas. They go on top of the roof. They take pictures. It's very time consuming. It's a lot of work, but we put a good team together to get all this property to be safe, because the courthouse is not a safe business for everyone. If you don't know what you're doing, you can lose all your money in one day. You see people lose all their money all the time, but that's a specialty now. I mean, and we love to do that. Very exciting,
So you've got your hands in a lot of different projects. Out of what I understand, you are doing the renovation of homes. You're running a show, producing it, starring in it, Construyendo in Miami, right? It's on multiple channels, right? You're a micro-influencer on social media. I see you guys all over social media, right? And you also provide mentorship for people who are looking to learn how to flip homes and actually help them find the properties and put the deals together. So you actually hold their hands.
Yeah.
Because you probably said to yourself, I wish I had someone like me back then to do stuff like that.
I would
We
have
always
died.
talk about that.
So my question is, where do you find free time?
That's what everybody tells everybody.
We do it in 24 hours a day. We never stop.
Talking and coming up with ideas
And what people don't see behind the scenes is what we always talk about. We get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, sometimes before that, to work. People don't see that on social media, but that's what we do. We wake up early, we find the deals, we do the work, and sometimes we go late, very late to bed. And that's what it takes to be successful in this business.
So what do you guys do when you're not doing business? What do you do for relaxation?
Well,
We forgot to tell you that we run marathons.
well, we run. For relaxation, we run.
You're runners as well. I've actually seen that on social media. Do you guys run marathons also?
Yes,
We
we
run marathons, and we love to run.
That's fantastic. Sound mind, sound body,
Running
right?
away from bad deals.
Only the good ones.
I love playing golf, but I haven't played golf in a long time.
That's too tight.
But I love to do that. And actually, we spend a lot of time with the kids. Every night, once in a while, my wife and I would take a little trip on the weekend to the Keys or to Naples. Just a little relax on our own without the kids. But we have fun doing that.
So, do you concentrate primarily in any particular area for the investment properties, or do you work in different areas? All over.
We live in Broward County, and we have offices in Miami. And we like to concentrate on Miami-Dade County and Broward County.
Fantastic.
We try not to go too much up north because it's a little bit, it's too far for us. We like to go in person and see the houses. We keep an eye on the projects. We go, let's say if we have 4 or 5 projects at a time, I like to go every day to that project.
Right.
I don't spend a lot of time. I don't spend all day there, but I like to go at least 15 minutes and go and talk to the people working with us.
And as far as Construyendo Miami, for English-speaking people, what does that mean?
Construyendo Miami, it means building Miami. It's building. Construyendo is building.
Building.
And we love the name of the show because
You're rehabilitating things.
we are moving into real ugly and bad neighborhoods, and we find these ugly little houses, and we're making beautiful and affordable for beautiful families, and we're proud of that.
That's got to be so satisfying.
It is.
So let me ask you this, because a lot of people probably are wondering, with the COVID-19, has that affected the show? I mean, there's a lot of shows right now that are not being produced because of COVID-19, but it slowed down the production of your show.
It actually did because since the courthouse, a little bit, because the courthouse is closed. And we're not getting as many properties, During the pandemic, we only bought about 4 properties, and those are the 4 episodes that we're doing right now.
Right.
And we need at least 13 to finish the whole season.
Right.
So not only for the show, also for our business, even though real estate, we're still doing all the, we're doing financing, we're doing everything else related to real estate, and everything else is good now.
Right.
But the show is slowed down a little bit because there's not enough inventory.
Well, it seems to me that it's kind of like a log jam that's just waiting to burst open, because once this, COVID-19 starts to mellow out, there's going to be an influx of a lot of properties. Yeah, so there should be a lot of opportunity.
Yeah, definitely for everyone.
So you're ready to go.
We're ready to go.
So, Debra, do you think we should be coming back to see what the end product is on the house that we're showing the people that it's being renovated?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm dying to see that. The location is great too. So it's going to be such a beautiful house when it's done.
Good go. Marilaine, will you come and see the end product?
I would love.
We would love to invite you guys back to see it. It's going to be beautiful.
Fantastic. All right, peeps, you got it. So we're going to have another episode where we're going to show you the end product of the project that Ibel and Marilaine are currently working on. They're going to basically take Cinderella, right?
Yeah.
Or one of those things. I might have my stories
Take
wrong.
an ugly duckling and make it.
That's what it was. A swan. No. Was it a duck? A swan? Yeah, that's
There's
it.
water in the back. We'll go with the swans here.
All right, so this is Coach Nick from Real Deal Property Sharks with my host
Debra Face, your face for real estate.
and our special guests, Ibel and Marilaine Martinez, and we are out of here, everybody.